Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad AIMAN HAKIM, and now I will explain to you what is the business idea for student Asian. By the way, this is the introduction to entrepreneurship OHAD 1032 section 3. So there is a lot of opportunities that we can explore in the social media, and one of the opportunity that we can involve ourselves into is becoming a content creator. So content creator is not only limited to certain social media such as YouTube, but it also uh, can be manifest in other kind of social media such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and others. So by having this kind of platform, we can express ourselves and maybe make ourselves a team to make a certain type of content that will entertain people but at the same time will educate them. For example, you can talk about news, talk about the things that happens around us, such as terrorism, economy, or even something that is not heavy, content that is not so heavy, such as entertainment. For example, you can teach people on how to become a better person, on how to express themselves, to overcome their insecurities, and also and even you can make a you can even make a uh, vid review videos about certain products that you buy uh, from the Shopee, from the Lazada, and this kind of content will make people see more about certain things that they want to understand. For example, like uh, the things that happen around us, the country, what happened to our country, or what the things that they want to buy. They want to buy that uh, product, but they doesn't sure what uh, whether they uh, whether the money that they spend for the product is worth it or not. So now I will explain to you in detail what we can do as a student and how we can become a content creator. How to become a successful content creator? So if you ask me, obviously the first thing that comes to my mind is you have to read about your industry every day. By having this kind of knowledge, you will know what's happened around you, and you will have the overview on what you want to do on your next video. So for example, the terrorism or the war that happened in Libya. So you can talk about what is happening there, what people suffer, and what are the alternative that peoples or the people around the world can take in order to solve this matter. Or even for us as a student, maybe we doesn't have the time to make all those extensive research. Maybe you can just talk about what is happening to our politics in Malaysia. For example, like there is PRU on upcoming November, or even you have something you want to buy, and if you bought it, what is the review that you want to give to the product? You can talk about the advantage or the disadvantage of the product that you purchase, so you can give people the overview on and the expectation that they will uh, they will get when they receive the product from the platform that they wish to buy. So another uh, point that can make you become a more successful content creator is when you're trying to make content, right? To make a video, try to offer solution and not just putting commentary to your videos. So people, for example like me as viewers, we want to see you to offer, to give some idea on what we going to do in order to solve this matter, not just commentary. Okay, like for example, this what happens to the place and blah blah blah, that people can just read from Google. If you give something that is too common, people will less make it will make people less interested with your videos, and perhaps in the future, maybe in the future they will not interested to coming back to your blog, your account, TikTok account, your Instagram account, to see more content that you make in the future, because they are not interested with the things or the way of your um, uh, expressing the information. So that is the second point on how to become successful content creator. And the third is you have to understand your KPIs. You have to set your own goals. So by setting your own goals, you can make sure that you are not derailed from becoming the, the things that you want to be in the next 3 or 4 years from the day you start to become a content creator. So another one is you will become more successful. You will become more um, focused on what you want to explain, or what you want the viewers to get from your content. For example, like you want to emphasize about um, what happening to our world, or what is happening to our country. So you will make so the people that is interested with all this kind of content that you were trying to make will obviously regularly check your account or your videos that you make, and make them interested, and perhaps maybe they will subscribe to your channel. So you have to set this kind of KPI so that they will so that you will not uh, derail or take other turns along the way on becoming the content creator that you wish to be. So another point that I want to emphasize is you have to establish your own voice, not just um, recreate or copy other people's content, because obviously a lot of content creators nowadays, they try to make a fame in a short period of time, but obviously that's kind of thing will make them fame, but in a short period of time, but at the same time it's not um, it will not develop you to become a better content creator. You have to have your authenticity. You have to become original. You have to be different from the other content creator. So if you are different, so you will attract people in a certain unique way. So for example, like, okay, um, you can make a review, not just a review but a comparison. Maybe you want to explain to the people what is happening to the world, so you can compare your idea with the initiative that been taken by the government uh, about certain things that they wish to improve from the problem or the issues. So in that way, people will uh, look at your ideas in a very serious and more uh, and more thorough, and not just taking your account for like same like the other content creator. So establish your own voice, and maybe after that you can become a much more bigger social media that people will recognize in the future, and maybe some other companies that want to start their business will uh, consider you to make a paid review. Okay, make a paid review about their product, and in along that process we'll have another kind of opportunity that we will not expected you in the first day you're trying to become a content creator. So that is what I want to point out on how to become a successful content creator. I think becoming a content creator is a very good start for a fresh graduate, a student like us. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.